Hello Pisces, Pisces. Hello Pisces and welcome to the Soulmate Experience. I'm going to be doing your reading for February, the entirety of February, and then I might be doing the weeklies. Or I might just go into the bi-weekly, which is, entirety of February and then the mid-month, depending on how my schedule is and how many rituals I have to do and private readings I have to do. First of all, thank you guys so much for stopping by. Thank you guys also for ordering private readings, those of you that have, and just really supporting the channel, liking and sharing and subscribing. I've been very blessed. I feel like I have to say this, especially with everything that's gone on recently in my life for the past 4 months. I feel more than anything so blessed to be here, and I also feel very blessed because I just started offering rituals and it really took off, and I myself am a bit too shocked about how it happened and how quickly everything kind of fell into place. So thank you guys so much for being there, supporting and blessing, along the way. So let's get started now with the reading for Pisces. If you want a private reading, check the description box down below, and if you want a ritual, please be mindful that I'm probably gonna, if you order, today's Sunday, so you guys are probably definitely not gonna get it today. Tomorrow, because I have to go to the library first, and so tomorrow to Wednesday is my first batch for the week, and that's already set. I still have one spot open, but depending on whether or not someone orders by midnight. But even if they order by midnight, it's probably gonna go into Thursday through Saturday batch, my Thursday to Saturday batch. But anyways, thank you guys for ordering. Those of you that order, if you're interested, check the description box down below. Check out what the rituals are about, how they work, and yeah, let's get started with the reading for Pisces. Under 2 minutes, that's good. Pisces, we have the Six of Cups already, the Three of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. So that will be the five of Pentacles together here. Okay, and the Four of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so the Nine of Pentacles also. Let's see, Pisces. Surface Mind, Lord, what can you tell me for Pisces for the month of February 2019? Lord, what can you tell me for Pisces, month of February 2019? Okay, one card fell out. I'm going to take it as a surface mind, the Eight of Wands. Some of you might be getting some kind of communication coming in. The Five of Pentacles, someone that's feeling left on the cold. And the Ace of Swords, someone is ready to tell you the truth. I feel like perhaps an earth sign, Capricorn specifically, doesn't have to be. But I'm getting that you've cut out someone from your life, or they've cut you out of their life. And someone here is needing to speak the truth about something. And I think, or you're going to, because this is for February. And I think this is important to the moving on of the relationship. Also, I feel like others of you might be hearing something about someone you've dealt with or someone you're dealing with. You might be getting some kind of information. I'm going to have to clarify this to get a more precise message. I'm a Virgo, so I like things very precise. Pisces, the Eight of Wands. Lord, what can you tell me about this Eight of Wands? The details of it. The details of it. The Eight of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Three of Swords. Yeah, and the Strength here. So Leo energy, and we have the loop over their head. I hope this is not similar to Scorpio's reading that I just did. Even though I'm aware that sometimes water energy, like your sign might be affected based on, a specific element could be getting affected. So not just the sign, but the element. All water signs could be facing something similar. So let's see, the Three of Swords and the Knight of Swords. Yeah, there's definitely some kind of information coming through. And I feel like it's going to be reason for, especially with the Five of Pentacles that came out earlier, I'd already picked that up. Someone here might be working hard towards restoring something. We have two eights, and this exact same thing happened in Scorpio's reading, even though I didn't even use this deck at all. They kept having, like, they had the nines were repeated, they had the fours repeated, they had the six repeated, like the same card, the same number would come up with different elements. So I'm feeling, and we have the Eight of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles here. I'm feeling like the Knight of Swords and the Three of Swords, there might be some kind of information coming through that is not the best. But why the Eight of Pentacles? A reason to work on something? Or something you've been investing. You might be finding out information about something you've been investing your time into, but the Knight of Swords is not the best information, especially when it comes out of the Three of Pentacles, and then you get the Five of Pentacles. So some of you might be finding out that something you've been investing your time and energy into, and the Strength talks about courage and surging forward and moving forward, you know, being courageous, finding strength to keep going. All right, let's keep going. The Shadow. Pisces, Lord, what can you tell me for Shadow of Pisces? One card fell out. I'm gonna take you. How am I gonna turn it? The Nine of Pentacles. Thank God it wasn't in reverse. The Four of Cups, peace and tranquility, and the Six of Swords. I'm not understanding this energy. Give me one more for the Shadow. And yes, I'm one of those readers I will tell you if I don't understand. The Three of Swords again. Second deck, the Three of Swords coming out again. The Ten of Pentacles. And he fell over the Nine of Pentacles. The Seven of Swords. And the Five of Wands. Too many people in the playing field. Pisces. Especially those of you that are married or have a, you know, stable relationship, living in with a person, you might be finding out, especially if you're with a Virgo, you might be finding out that there's been Virgo or Taurus. You might find out that there's been cheating. Some of you might also be finding out that this person has been taking your money. If it's not like they've been cheating on you with another person, it could also be that they've been taking your money. They've been taking money, they've been investing in something else. Some of you have been trusting or entrusting them with money. Maybe savings. It could be a romantic relationship. It could be a work partnership. And I'm seeing that, but there's definitely someone that's been doing something outside of what they've been putting a facade. You know, like they're doing something outside of what they're supposed to have been doing. And that information is going to be coming through and it's going to cause you some heartbreak. Others of you, this is going to be vice versa, where the person feels like this about you. But I'm getting that there's definitely some kind of institution that has been worked on here and you've put your time and energy into it. And information is going to be coming through, you know, to say all is not well. And someone has taken advantage of something. For those of you that are married, I feel like your partner might be creeping. They've been creeping. The Four of Cups, peace. Again, that same card, the Magician, manifestation, the Six of Wands. So you were feeling very powerful here in the past. I see that you were feeling very at peace and very harmonious. Some of you might also have been practicing a lot of, like you might have been doing shamanic work, shamanic healing in the fact of in the way of meditations. And there was a lot of, how can I put this? Because this is a weird reading. The energy is weird. I'm getting the message, but it's coming up in a very strange way. I'm getting that it was peace. I'm getting there was seclusion, and I'm getting manifestation as well. I feel like you were... Let me clarify this. I want to make sure I'm saying the right thing. And those of you that have followed my channel for a while, you know that I'm one of those people, I'm very precise. If I don't get the right message, I'm a Virgo. My perfectionist mentality hits very hard. If I don't get the right thing, I like, you know, it's not for me. Four of Cups, the Hangman, yeah. The Justice and the Ten of Swords. Okay, now it makes sense. Cancer there with the Hangman. I feel like some of you were not being intuitive and you were not following. There was peace, but it's like you weren't, especially with the Magician, and that's why I felt like I needed to, because I was asking myself, was what you were manifesting for your highest good? Because the Magician can manifest. And I'm seeing the Six of Wands, the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, that card again, Ten of Cups and Ten of Pentacles. Wow. And then I'm seeing the Magician, the Five of Cups, and the Ace of Cups, and then the Four of Cups right here. I'm feeling like something had to be, how can I put this? Intuitively, you were getting some information, but you were not paying the most attention to that information, is how it's coming to me. Like intuitively, you were picking something, some kind of information was coming into you, but you were not paying attention to what you were receiving. And it's like you have to go back and look. Yeah, because the Five and the Ace of Cups makes the Six of Cups, the past. And it's asking you to go back and reevaluate something from the past, because it's going to affect you, and it's affecting you right now in the present. It's like whatever it is that's happening now, you were already getting information about it before. But for some reason, you weren't paying attention to it. I don't know if that's going to make sense, but it's like for some reason, you weren't paying attention to something that was happening in the past. But it's affecting you now. But the universe is trying to say, but I warned you. Or I've been trying to get it across to you. And the strangest thing is happening, because I'm looking at this serpent at the foot of the Magician. But usually I look at it as shedding your skin, you know, a newness. But I'm looking at this serpent and I'm seeing actually someone taking off their cloak. Because, you know, the Magician manifests in two ways. The Magician is either a trickster or a manifester. He's either manipulating, you know, in the way of the sleight of hand type of magician, fake shit, or he's the shaman, the magician who is working magic and manifesting things. I feel like someone was presenting themselves to you as someone that they were not. And now you're seeing their true colors, or you're going to be seeing their true colors, because some kind of information is going to come through. But you're going to... But the universe is like, but I've been telling you this. That's interesting. Also, the universe could have started trying to orchestrate separation between you two people. I'm getting that. The universe might have tried to separate you two so that you could have moments by yourself to really evaluate something. That's a weird message. It really is. I give weird messages, but that's a particularly weird message, because my messages and my information usually comes in very strong and very sharp. So this is kind of a weird one for me. Okay, sorry, I was checking my phone for something. Let's see. Present for Pisces. Yes, I was right about that. Okay, so that was right. I just got a big confirmation. The universe put a pause with the Hangman to give you time to really reflect to really go into, to pay attention to your intuition. I feel like there would have been stagnation. If it was a business deal, things might have been moving very slowly, or there was a pause. If it was a relationship, you guys might have had some kind of separation, some kind of argument that caused a separation. But it was all so that you could have moments away from that person, so that they weren't manipulating with their words or their emotions, you know, trying to manipulate your emotions, so that you could actually have a moment to think for yourself and to perceive and actually listen to your intuition, and not just the sweet nothing that the person was whispering into your ear. Okay, I got a confirmation with that one. So let's see. Could be a Leo. Also, I'm getting energy of Leo for some reason, so it could be a Leo. Or they have heavy Leo placement. Doesn't have to be, but I got Leo. Leo also represents taming the devil, the Hierophant, Taurus energy, the Ten of Wands. And that's the institution I was talking about, and I'll be saying the Eight of Cups. Yeah, the Ten of Wands and the Eight of Cups, the Queen of Swords. I'm getting, guys, it's a weird reading, but the message is coming up again, another 8, and I'm noticing that. You know, we have 8, 9, 10. all of different element, except this one. Well, yeah. I'm getting... This is very interesting. Okay. An institution was built up. It became a burden. I feel like one person was carrying the load. They're gonna have to leave something behind. Cut off. Cut who off, though? Oh, Pisces. I think you're working towards... If it's a marriage, I think you're working towards divorce. I'd already gotten that earlier with the Nine of Pentacles there, but I wasn't too entirely sure. But with the Queen of Swords coming up here and the Eight of Cups, again, I'm getting this. There's a passivity that you had as pertaining to this person and this situation. You were being very passive about this person and this situation. It's like you were choosing not to see what they kept presenting themselves as. Well, no, actually, also on the flip side, I don't feel like they were really presenting themselves that way. But your intuition was telling you that something isn't right, but you weren't paying attention. And I keep getting this feeling like there's some kind of information that's going to come through that is going to, I don't know if you're going to find out through someone telling you something, or you're going to find out through, I don't know, intuitively with the Eight of Wands. But there's some information that needs to come in first for you to really, for it to really set in your brain, like, okay, this shit was, you know, this shit is not right. Something is not right in this energy. And this apply, and I'm seeing it in a business manner, and I'm seeing it also in a relationship area, where someone is trying to see something through to the finish line, but it's like you're not even supposed to be trying to see it through to the finish line. And it keeps getting reinforced in my brain that the universe has been telling you this, but you weren't listening, and you weren't giving yourself enough time to, you weren't paying attention to your intuition. About this person, could be a Taurus also, we have Taurus there. About this person, about the situation, this relationship, whatever it is. It's like, and you're gonna see the person for who they are. Because I'm getting it in two ways. For one of, so some of you is a romantic relationship, but I'm also getting business. And it's very rare that I get business energies. I mean, this channel is called the Soulmate Experience. It's very rare that I mainly do love, but I'm getting also very strongly business. Like you're investing in something with someone, they're misusing the money. You're entrusting them with money as pertaining to a business deal, or maybe buying something for you or something, but they're misusing the money. And your intuition was warning you that you shouldn't invest with this person or entrust this amount to them. But you weren't paying attention. You didn't give yourself enough time to listen to your intuition. I don't know, maybe you were excited or something, or you just wanted to give it a try. I'm not sure. I'm not getting that message strongly, but it's telling me, the universe has been telling you, don't do it. Think about it first. Listen to me first. Listen to me first. But you went ahead and you did it. But now you're going to be finding some kind of information about that business deal or the person you've been investing your time and energy into that is just going to completely rip you apart. Well, maybe not rip you apart. That sounds really morbid. But like, it's going to be like, wow, what? What? You know? Huh. That's a weird message for me to give. Again, you know, I give weird messages generally because my messages are very specific, but the message comes on very strong, and this one isn't coming up as strong in the sense of all the details are not being laid out, but you know, it is coming up the way it's coming up, and I'm trusting it. Lord, angel, spirit guides, Lord, angel, spirit guides. Potential future for Pisces from February onwards. Potential future for Pisces February onwards, as pertaining to the situation. Okay, I wanted one, but I got two. The King of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. Capricorn of, you could be a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo. We have Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn here. So definitely earth energy. And again, that's the earth energy. It doesn't have to be an earth sign person. It's also reinforcing that it was either a marriage a long-term commitment in that way of a marriage, or it was either a long-term commitment in the form of marriage, or kids and that kind of thing, or it was a business deal, because the earth element is that of longevity. So it was either a stable relationship or it was a business deal. I don't feel like this was a fling. This was not a fling. This wasn't, let's check it out. No, this was something that was supposed to go on long term, or has been going on long term. And again, the Seven of Swords and the King of Pentacles, it's like someone is stealing your valuables. I'm getting that, and it's a very weird message to give, but it's like someone is stealing your valuables, Pisces. Because the King of Pentacles to me represents things that are valuable and long term. So even if it's not a person, in the way it presents itself, is to me, it's valuables. The Queen of Pentacles is about investing in things that are going to build up to valuables. And the King of Pentacles is the actualization of the valuables and generational, inheritance and that kind of thing. So I'm looking at the Seven of Swords. Be careful. Others of you might be married to someone that might be stealing, might be trying to get your inheritance. Also, and they came in with that intention, or maybe they might have liked you earlier on, but then they found out that you have inheritance money, and they might be siphoning. I keep getting that you're gonna find out about someone stealing, or doing really shady shit, Pisces. You're gonna find out, and this is what I said earlier, that Pisces, and I always say this, and you guys might get mad. Page of Cups, yeah, Page of Cups. And what's sticking out to me here is how he's cupping his ear and he's listening to the birds. So I'm not even reading this as a page of wands. I'm reading this as energy. And I'm also reading this card as energy, where there are these people dying of thirst, and then there's this one person just drinking everything and eating everything for themselves, while these people are down here dying of thirst. And again, that reinforces the message I got earlier about you finding out, hearing something about someone taking something from you. I don't know how else to explain it. And the devil talks of gluttony. And the devil and the Six of Wands. So they think they won. They think they won. Oh, Pisces, what have you done? And I said this earlier about Pisces, and I'm going to stand very strongly by that word. And I know a lot of people are going to get upset by it. That's fine. It's my channel. I'm going to say whatever the fuck I want to say. And I'm going to say it not because I'm trying to trigger people, but because it's how I've come to see it. One of the things about Pisces, Pisces always talk about, I'm a Pisces. We're very intuitive. Well, yeah, it's one thing to have a gift. It's another thing to know how to use your gift. And this is something I've said recently about Pisces a few weeks ago, or a few days, like a week ago, about Pisces, is that you guys are not the best at stabilizing your gift. And that's why you will see, even here on YouTube, you'll find that most readers are Virgos. I'm a Virgo. And if you go anywhere, you'll find out that most readers are Virgos. The reason is because we cross, because you guys are a crossing sign. Where we cross and the energies merge, first of all, we're ruled by Mercury, which is the energy of magic. So we might not be the most intuitive, but we're very good magicians. But where we cross with our intuition, we pull from Pisces. The difference is that Virgos, being that earth energy, they know how to stabilize the water energy that Pisces can't. You guys are very intuitive, but most of you can't stabilize your intuition. You have gifts, but you don't know how to use your gifts. And that's something that has really, and you'll notice that where the crossing energy comes over to, and Melissa and Angelic Karma used to say this a lot. She would say that Virgo is a stable, Virgo is a stability of Piscean energy, is the stabilization of Piscean energy, or something like that. Melissa, she owns a channel, Your Angelic Karma. She's one of my favorite readers. But she used to say that, and this is years ago, or at least about a year ago, that, she made that comment, and it always stuck with me. And it's something I myself have been seeing with my readings, is that as intuitive as Pisces seems to be, you guys struggle a lot with, like for this reading right here, this is exactly what I'm talking about. The intuition and the message was coming through, but you weren't listening. You guys don't know how to, for some reason, stabilize that energy. I think it's because you're water sign and you guys want to give everybody the benefit of the doubt, or you want to, I don't know, that's that lower vibration Queen of Cups. Because the Queen of Cups, I always say she's, you know, she's a loving person, but the downside to the Queen of Cups is that she's one of those people that she loves unconditionally. She can become an unconditional lover, you know, in the sense that, and you will find that a lot of people that get married to abusive men and that kind of stuff, you know, the Queen of Cups is very intuitive and very empathic, but she generally will attract abusive people, and she will try to nurture the abusive people, even though they're giving her a black eye every day, you know, because her lower vibration is to love unconditionally. And when she loves unconditionally, then she's loving unconditionally. And I've said this before, and people can, you know, you can lose your shit if you want to, that's your fucking business. But the truth of the matter is, while you're in this three-dimensional world, loving unconditionally is one of the worst things you can do. Actually, you can't even achieve unconditional love in this 3D world. You're not in the fifth dimension. You're in the third dimension, first of all. And you can tap into unconditional love, for example, giving a homeless man money, you know, not because you're expecting them to do anything for you, but because you just feel in your heart love for that person and you want to bless that person. Or doing simple things, you know, acts of charity, not expecting anything to come out of it. You know, that's unconditional love. A lot of people look at unconditional love as romantic. No, you know, that's unconditional love. But where a lot of people think like, oh, I'm showing the true depth of love if I love this person and they beat me, but I'm here trying to nurture them. Or if I'm loving this person and I'm seeing that they have toxic tendencies and I'm trying to show them that I love them, you're not loving them, you're enabling them. That's the difference that most people don't get. If your daughter is a crackhead and she's always on drugs and she's whatever, and every time she comes to you to borrow money, you give her money, you're not loving your daughter, you're enabling your daughter. Let's get that straight. That's not unconditional love, that's enabling. That's toxic. That's the lower vibration of the Queen of Cups. The toxicity of love. Yes, love, like all vibrations, has its low vibrations too. That's when it becomes addiction, it becomes obsessiveness, stalking. Those are the lower vibrations of love. Pisces, you've loved someone unconditionally, or at least you've attempted to, and the universe has been trying to warn you about this person, and now you're about to get a real big disappointment because you weren't listening to your intuition, because you couldn't stabilize your own energy. All those gifts, what's the point of having gifts if you can't use them for your betterment and for your healing? If you're triggered, that's fine. I can live with myself. I'll sleep with myself tonight. I might even jerk off before I do so, and I'll be at peace. But let's speak the truth, and let's call the devil the devil. The devil is what it is. Because this person has been taking advantage, and it's danger start now, because the universe has been telling me right from the get-go that I've been trying to tell you this shit, but you've not been listening because you didn't want to give me the ear or the time of the day to pay attention to this shit. So now that shit is about to fall down, you're gonna go into your boo-hoo-hoo. Why did this happen to me? How did this happen to me? Why am I getting the shorter end of the stick? The universe has been trying to tell you this shit from the get-go. Don't invest with this person, whether your heart or your money. Sorry, I'm a Virgo. I give it straight. I wish you the best. And you know, people are gonna be angry and say that I'm biased or whatever else, but let me tell you something about me. Virgos are known as the healers, but not even pulling away from the signs and whatnot. Me, I would rather not spoil the rod and spoil the child, because I know that for the child's own benefit, it's better that I give it to them straight and they come off better. And it's same thing, you know, even with my readings, which might sound very surprising to some of you, you know, I used to decline people's readings. If I've done your reading 1, 2, 3 times, I will start declining your readings. Not forever, but I'll say, give me a month before you book another reading. And the reason I did that is because people would just start, you know, I'll do a reading today, and then next week you're booking another reading, or 2 weeks later you're booking another reading, and I had to put a full stop to it. Is it good money? It's great money, but I want to know that as I'm doing a reading, even if it's one reading with you, I want to believe that I'm telling you what you need to know to go out in the world and make a decision for yourself. And because, yes, because you've gotten a reading from me and you understand the energies that you're in better, but also because you've had some kind of knowing and knowledge to better yourself. I'm not about enabling people, and I find that that's a lot of what a lot of tarot readers are doing. They're enabling people, and their addictions. Oh, your twin flame loves you, whereas your twin flame is over there fucking 50 different girls, but you're over here. Oh, my twin flame is so in love with me. Don't enable people. Anyways, sorry, I'm getting my feelings. Pretty much what I'm trying to say is I might come off harsh or not nice or whatever else, but best believe I'm doing it with love. And that's how I know how to love. I give tough love. I can give, more cordial, pampering love, but I'm very much about tough love. And this is a whole bunch of tough love you just got right now. So good luck with that situation. I hope next time you pay attention to your intuition, because your intuition has been telling you. The universe is telling me very loudly, I've been trying to tell you. Anyways, good luck to you, Pisces. And no, you're not the only sign I go off with. I go off with Taurus as well. I've been going off on Taurus the past like 4 months. They've been pissing me off, but I know reason. I've also gone off on Virgo. You're not the only sign before everybody comes and talks about favoritism. It is what it is. There, I'm sorry, but it's one of those things where what can you do now? Maybe if you can salvage it, for those of you that are married, you might start wanting to check your lease, check your shared bank accounts, make sure they've not been taking out money slowly. I gave this one in Virgo a few months ago. That message came up for like four or 5 weeks straight. Virgo, someone is stealing your money. Virgo, someone is stealing your money. 4 or 5 weeks straight. And then after the fact, look at how many emails I get. Oh my God. I wish I'd found your message earlier. Oh my God. He took everything. He changed the name on the lease. Oh my God. Check your leases. Check your businesses. Make sure that nobody's doing some shady shit. Please check, Pisces. This is not the time to not be listening to the universe. Because shit is about to blow up in your face and you're going to be wondering how come, whereas the universe has been telling you it's coming all along. If you were listening. Anyways, thank you guys for being here. Stay blessed. I wish you the best. If you want a private reading, check the description box down below. If you want spell work done for you, check the description box down below as well. And to get an idea of what kind of spell work I do and how it works. Anyways, thank you and stay blessed. I wish you the best. Bye-bye.